For a long time, I thought alone and lonely meant the same thing. I thought that if I spent a Friday night by myself, or if I wasn't invited somewhere, or if everyone else seemed to have something to do and I didn't, it meant that there was like something wrong with me. Over time, those words, they started to separate. I realized that alone is a circumstance. It's absence of other people. And lonely is an emotion. But I've been lonely in rooms full of people. I've had conversations while feeling completely unseen. And I think that's when I realized that loneliness had very little to do with whether I was physically by myself. And I think that's when I discovered something different, and that solitude. It's not forced on you, it's chosen. I'll be honest. It was uncomfortable at first. I didn't really care for solitude. It was uncomfortable because the silence, and there was nowhere really left to hide, no distractions, there was no constant noise. It was just me. But I think when I stayed in that solitude long enough, I started to feel something shift. Silence that felt heavy, felt peaceful. I was hearing my own thoughts instead of everyone else's opinions. I think I stopped asking, where do I belong, and started asking, who am I when I'm not trying to belong? And I think that question changed my life. I realized that solitude isn't the absence of connection. It was the beginning of the most important relationship I had ever built, and that was one with myself. Alone is where you are. Lonely is how you feel. And solitude is what becomes possible when you stop seeing your own company as something to endure and start experiencing it as somewhere you belong. I think that's when my solitude became sanctuary, and my sanctuary became sovereignty.